All right, we're live. Shall we do this?
Do it.
All right, guys. Welcome again to another class, another base class of Kurusan Jiu-Jitsu. Today we're gonna have class 23, our last class for the base curriculum. And in this class, we're gonna see the double underhook pass from the guard, and we're gonna see the double leg takedown. This class or this exercise, especially the double leg takedown, if you are in a limited space like we are here, just make sure to be very careful. And again, we're not going to perform the full extent of the exercise in full speed, and we're just going to go through the basics so you guys understand how this works. And we just want to be safe and be mindful of our training space. And that's for you guys who are in a limited space or in your house. If you have a bigger space, by all means, just go ahead and do this exercise, and just be mindful of your partner. All right, and you can do this by yourself as well. So, all right, guys, let's start this class by warming up as we always do. So, again, let's start with our heads going up and down about 10 times, all right? Very relaxed and very loose. We're just gonna move up and down about 10 times, right? 9 and 10. Now let's go side by side. 1, 2. Perfect. Let's keep it relaxed, keep it loose. Breathe in and out. Make sure that you're relaxed, all right, and loose. So now circular motion one way and then the other way, full circle. You can close your eyes while you do this, or have your eyes locked on a single target. Breathe in and out. As you're doing this, get relaxed and get those muscles loose. Nice job. All right. Now let's go with our shoulders and go back about 10 times. Perfect. And let's go forward now about 10 times as well. Awesome job. Perfect. Now we're going to grab our 4 fingers from our right hand and push forward as we bring our fingers back with our other hand. Nice job. Count about 10 seconds and then switch. And let's do it on the opposite side, facing down. Nice job. Now let's switch and do the left arm. Push back with your right arm. Count about 10 seconds. Awesome. And now switch and let's go downwards as you push back with your other hand. Nice. Now let's grab the right hand wrist with your other hand, the left hand, and push down as you bring your forearm to your chest, all right? And create that pressure right there. So your wrist is getting a little bit of pressure, not too much, just pin it to your chest. Nice job. Now switch, you're gonna grab your hand, the thumb on the inside and outside here, you're gonna have a C clamp and switch the grip and just twist your hand outwards like this, or inwards actually, and pin your hand to your chest just for about 10 seconds, right? Nice job. Perfect. Now let's switch and do the same thing on the other hand. Just grab your wrist, pin it to your chest, and count for about 10 seconds. Just relax. Don't apply a lot of pressure, just a little bit as you pin it to your chest. Now same thing, you're gonna grab now your thumb inside and outside and twist outside or inside actually. You count for about 10 seconds. Nice job. Perfect. Now right hand goes across our chest and just stretch those shoulders, tricep. Nice job. Switch it up to the other side. Nice. Excellent. Now, look, I'm going to turn so you guys can see. Elise is going to do it in the same position. I'm going to turn here. You guys are going to reach with both hands on one side and try to touch your fingers. All right, as much as you can. There you go. This is what you guys are doing back here. At least you can be there or turn, whatever you want. So one side, just count for 10 seconds and try to reach as much as you can. Nice job. Now let's switch and go with the other hand. Try to reach with your fingers. Try to touch them if you can. I cannot touch them, so I'm not as flexible as most of you guys. So if you can, just go ahead and grab those fingers and hold on for about 10 seconds. Excellent. Now we're going to switch and try to reach for these side by side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent job. Look, now we're going to touch forward, middle, and back by bending our body, upper body, but not by bending our knees. We're going to have our legs straight. So look, it goes like this. We touch forward, center, and back. And then we go all the way up, both hands behind our back, and exhale. That's it. We're going to do this 5 times, all right? So forward, center, back, and again. 3 more times. Inhale and exhale. Lastly, 1, 2, 3. Nice job. Now we're going to look back towards the wall and one side and then the other very slowly. And then as you gain more momentum, you can go faster. Be careful with your back, but stretch it every time when you're training, all right? Perfect. Now, lastly, we're just gonna work our legs. So let's squat. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Lastly, 10. Nice job. Now we're gonna go diagonal here. We're gonna stretch our right knee and keep your back straight, looking forward. Let's go to the other side. Nice job. Yeah, you're stretching all those muscles and getting ready for work. Now let's go down, back and forth. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. All right, guys, I think we are good to start working out. Before we start, actually, at least you can wait there for a second. I'm just going to go through a few exercises for those of you guys who are new to this. You guys can do this at home. I'm going to put the computer forward so you guys can see a little bit better. Actually, let me close blinds in here. There you go. I think that's better. And I'm going to take my shoes off to have a better grip on the floor. All right. For those of you doing this class, you know that every time before every class, we roll and we practice rolling back and forth, standing up in base, shrimping, and bridging. So let's just work on rolling back and forth. All right. So as you guys are familiar with, you're just going to go back on your shoulder, one side, and then the other. You're going to post your hands, your hand actually, and your legs are going to go in between your head and your hand. So this is about 5 times on each side. Nice job. Let's get familiar with this motion because it's going to help you out when you're rolling, when you're fighting. All right? Now, bridging. For those of you who are not familiar with this, this motion happens by bringing our feet close to our butt, and our hips are going to go up, all the way up to the sky. And we're gonna bridge to either the right or the left side. So if I choose one side, I'm gonna reach with my contrary hand to this side and let this leg collapse on the floor. And my back leg is gonna kick. And I'm gonna go to my knees. And I'm gonna bring my elbows in between my legs, all right? And I go back by rolling to the same position. Same thing on the other side. Look, legs close to my butt, reach, and let this leg collapse and kick. You go to your knees, and you have your hands in between your knees. All right, you can roll, go forward again. Same thing, let's do this about 2 or 3 times. There we go. Nice job. Now, we can shrimp in place. This is another exercise that is very important in jiu-jitsu. I don't have mats, and if you guys don't have mats, just make sure that you're not doing the bridging or shrimping or rolling too hard so you don't get injured. I'm trying to do my best here. This is wooden floors. So same thing for shrimping. We're just gonna bring our legs close to our butt. And look, we're gonna do a tripod here with our shoulder and both of our feet right here. And imagine that you're gonna push a rock in front of you. Look, you push as you bring your hips out and up, and then you go back in place. If you shrimp, actually, the motion is 1, you go to the other side, same thing, and 2, all right? And that's how you move forward when you shrimp. But right now, we're just gonna shrimp in place by going to the side like this, pushing 1 to the other side, 2, all right? And that's the shrimping motion that I want you guys to master in place. We can do this about 5 times on each side. And that's it. Great job. Now, lastly, there's another motion that is called the reverse shrimp or forward shrimp. As long as, I don't remember the name exactly, but as long as you know how to do it is all that matters. So in order to do this, your legs are gonna be extended. You're gonna fold your body and reach for your toes. And from here, you're gonna imagine that you're throwing a rock over your head as you bring your hips forward, up and forward. And that way, you will be doing the reverse shrimp or the forward shrimp. So from here, both legs are extended, hands reach for your toes, and shrimp. And then you can go back again, and you're doing this in place. Reach and shrimp. Same thing on the other side. Fold your body, both legs are extended. Boom, reach and shrimp. You go back in place, all right? Fold your body, reach for your toes, and throw that rock over your head. That's a few of the motions that you can do at home. And make sure that you're not wearing this shirt that I'm wearing that is open on the sides, so you don't get burned with your floor or the mats. And yeah, just have long sleeve or your gi, so that way you prevent getting burned or getting mat burns. And that's pretty much it for before the actual class. There's exercises, the warm-up exercises, and some of the drills. So let's jump in to our class. All right, so let's move this sideways slightly. There you go. This way, right here should be good. Let's just turn the other way. All right. All right, guys. So this, what we're gonna do right now is the double leg takedown, and because of limited space, we're gonna be very careful on how we proceed with this exercise. We're gonna show you the basics of how this works. So right here, as you can see, Elise is gonna be in front of me, and she's gonna be matching my stance. That means that if I move this way, she's matching my stance, all right? if I move this way, again, she's gonna be matching every time. We are at a 2 arms length distance, and we don't necessarily have to have that right now, but it is important to prevent, your self from being hit, all right, to have that distance. From here, you're gonna feint a punch, or you can clasp your hands in front of your partner so they are focused on what's happening up there. And as you do this, you feint, then you slowly go down, knee first. Your front knee is gonna go first to the ground. And look, your head is on the side here, close to the hip. You're not out here, so you don't get a guillotine choke. You're just here, close to the hip, and both of your hands are gonna go in a cupping motion behind your partner's knees. Right here, if I move forward all the way, she's gonna fall. So I'm gonna allow my partner to go down and sit slowly on the ground. So she sits. Look, we end up in this position. I don't know if you guys can see from there. Let me just move this slightly down here. So we end up in this position. Both hands are not letting go of the knees, and my head is using my partner's body as a pillow. All right, my head and my shoulder. So I'm putting a lot of weight here, and both hands are behind. Look, my leg is ending up outside of my partner's legs. This in order to prevent her from putting me in her guard. Now, the next thing you're gonna do, the hand back here is gonna post on the ground, and very slowly you go up and allow your partner to move to the side, all right? So as you do this, you're gonna have the inside leg go in between your hand and your partner's leg, all right? And look, I'm gonna go to modify to side mount. And the traditional side mount, as you guys know, from here, allows you to then do different things. And that's how you get regain side mount control from the double leg takedown. So let's do this again very slowly and without all those explanations so you guys can see. We're not gonna have the whole motion up here. So you guys know from here, this is the matching stance. Feint, go down, boom, and allow your partner to sit. And you go down here, leg up, you're gonna post, allow your partner to open up. From here, leg in, you go to side mount, all right? And that's pretty much it. So let me do this by myself so you guys can see. From this position, you guys are bugging your partner or creating that fake punch, or that punch actually, to give them the, to put them busy up there. Go down. Both hands behind your partner's knee. And as you push forward with your shoulder, you're gonna use your partner as a pillow. You land down on the ground, and from here, this hand posts, open up your partner's leg, go in, 1, 2, 3, and go to sat mount position, all right? And again, this exercise is not in full motion or in full display because of the space and because of the limitations that we have on our place. But if you have a bigger space or mats where your partner can land on the ground, just make sure that as they land from here, they're gonna tuck their heads, and that's it, all right? Heads need to be tucked as they land, and then they open up. 1, 2, and you go to the side control, your control here, and that's it. Very important to protect your partner's head. And that would be the double leg takedown. All right, so guys, let's go and move to the second exercise, which is the double underhook pass, all right, from the guard. So in this position, Elise is gonna go and lay down on the ground, and I'm gonna be in her guard, all right? Actually, think that's a good angle. From here, at least it's gonna have me in stage 1. For you guys who are familiar with stage 1, she's gonna have my head hold and pinned to her chest, and she's gonna C-clamp my arm or just wrap it around, and that's gonna be stage 1. All right, and she has her legs crossed behind my back. So in order to get out of this hand back here is gonna go and cup my head, and then again cup my partner's bicep, and just cup it and have it back like this. The other hand is gonna go limp and get out and cup again. You can cup or you can C-clamp your partner's biceps and have control. If she tries to punch, I'm just here relaxed. I'm not actually tight. I'm just relaxed and waiting for her to move her arms, and that way it can prevent the punches from coming. Now the next thing that you guys are gonna do is sit down on your heels. So as you sit down, you step up with your hands, 1, 2, 3, and look, you're gonna grab your partner's belly. You're gonna post on your partner's belly, or if they have hands, you can grab your partner's hands and pin it down, all right? And you're gonna lock your hands, because if you don't lock your hands, your partner can bring you back in, all right? So you're gonna lock your hands and have this tight control. One hand slightly forward and the other hand slightly backwards, all right? So now, there are 2 different ways to do the double underhook pass, and let's review the first one. So the first one would be if your partner has their legs locked like this, they're gonna have both hands in front of her face, in their faces like this, in order to receive a punch. So from here, in order to open up the legs, you're just gonna hit and they're gonna open up, all right? Usually that's what's gonna happen. We can review things later if this is not the case. So from here, as she opens up, both of my hands are gonna go inside, all right? Their legs, and I have my head in between her legs and my hands are clasped in the middle, all right? And from here, the next step is to go to side mount or side control. So depending on the side that you choose, you're gonna have your partner block one of the knees, so you don't put a lot of weight on them, and we're gonna scroll back. So right here, I'm gonna cup the leg on one side and cup the side of the shoulder that I'm gonna go to. All right, same leg, same side of the shoulder. And right here, I'm gonna pretty much stand up with my hips and scroll back. You can post on the ground like this. You can put a lot of weight on your partner and just scroll back right here. I don't have a lot of traction on the floor. So what is important here is that your hips are back. You're pointing your hips down, and you're having pretty much your partner's eye aligned with yours. So right here, as I push this leg to one side, I shuffle, I look up, and slowly land down here on top of my partner. And look, I'm blocking on my partner's neck. I'm blocking with this hand my partner's hip, so they cannot move away and they cannot bring their hips towards me to put me in their guards. So the next step that you guys are going to do here is split your legs. Split your legs, and you're going to pull your partner's knees or legs to the side, and you step over. 1 and 2. Okay, and you're in the mount position. And that's the first variation. So you guys can see. Again, I'm going to go through the exercise from stage 1. 1, 2, and I can either do this if you're not grabbing. So if you're actually grabbing my hand, just go limp and go. Perfect. Block, and slide back. Block and sit on your heels. So as you go here, you're going to put your hands in front of your face and open up and clasp here. You're going to take one side. You can cup the shoulder. I'm going to post my hand to protect my partner and sprawl back all the way. All right, I'm aligning my eyes with her eyes and bringing my hips down. So from here, shuffle, and look up. 1, 2. All right, I have this position. I'm going to split my legs, bring my hips back, push your legs down, go to the mountain position. I am in the mountain. All right. So you don't want to put a lot of pressure on your partner. So again, make sure to post the hand on the floor to prevent your partners from being snatched, and your partner can block their own legs and knees to actually prevent that weight coming onto them. All right, very important to sprawl back to do the technique correctly, and that's gonna put a lot of weight and a lot of pressure on your partner. So just be mindful of that. All right, so let's do the technique again on a different angle, real quick with our legs open. So sometimes Elise is gonna be laying down here. Sometimes they're not gonna have sloppy control. Their legs are open and they're just trying to get out, right? And if they're trying to get out or get up, with your elbows, bring your elbows in between your knees. You're gonna prevent them from getting up. So right here, Elise is gonna try. You're gonna try to get up, Elise, from here. I have my elbows. You're gonna push or try to get up. Actually, sit on the floor. So I'm gonna have my elbows tight, close, and pretty much bringing them inside my knees to prevent her from getting up. So right here, immediately. This is the second variation when your partner has their legs open. Right here from this control, you're gonna do the same thing. Just go back, back, back. You can post here. You just go underneath, right? And as you go underneath, hands are clasped, and you're gonna pick a side. I'm gonna pick this side. So right here, you can pick this side and have your hand on your hips or on the shoulder. I like the shoulder variation, so I'm just gonna go here and go up all the way. I'm gonna post my hand on the floor to prevent her from getting hurt and align my eyes with hers. Let's shuffle, 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 look up and slide down. All right, I'm blocking her hip and blocking her neck. All right, be very careful with your partner. Now split your legs from here, bring your partner's legs down, step up, 1, 2, and bring this hang out. And you're in the mountain position. And that's pretty much it. Okay. Thank you, Elise.
You're welcome.
So let's get up and finish up our class. I think, guys, we've reviewed everything needed for our class in our limited space. So in order to finish up, I'm going to go and do some other exercises. At least you're welcome to stay.
It's all you. Bye, guys.
Or not. And guys, let's just finish up this class as always with some sort of exercise that is going to keep us going. All right. So get ready. We're going to go for 10 push-ups. If you guys can go for more, go for more. All right. Straight back, chest to the ground. Head, all right? You're gonna have your hands behind your butt and legs straight. Bring them all the way up. And let's do 20 of this. Nice job, guys. At home, if you do this, you're gonna keep those juices flowing, that body moving. Awesome. Now, in order to finish up, we're going to do some mountain climbers. And in this exercise, we're going to have both hands up, like if you were going to do push-ups. And You're gonna bring one leg up, right? And you're gonna switch every time. And that's what we do the mountain climbers. 1, 2. So let's do 20 of this, all right? All right. All right, guys. This is it for tonight's class. We've done class 23, double underhook pass, and the double leg takedown. For those of you at home, make sure to train every day. At least do some sort of warm up and get your body into a routine of exercise. Did you get stuck? And when you come back to training, you are feeling good, and it's like you never actually left. All right, well, guys, I'm signing off, and thank you so much for signing in and seeing us live. Professor Chumba, I'll see you tomorrow in advanced class for our Kurusan Core, and I'm signing out, guys. Thank you so much again. I'll see you soon.